Hmm. This morning, I was thinking about marriage. Yes, and they have what's known as a marriage license application. Yes, quite often people they want to get married, and the thought of being divorced, single, or widowed is somewhat of a concern. Now, I searched for the King County marriage license application, and it just has birth date, birthplace, the address of the individual, and then subscribed to and sworn to me on this day. Yes. Signature of the notary public or the deputy auditor. Yes. As I understand the use of this seal, yes. Notary public requires a driver's license. Yes. Quite possibly the deputy auditor does also. Yes. And every notary public in the United States has sworn that they would support the law, the state constitution, the United States Constitution. Yes. Could you get me all the applications for marriage? And then I'd just like to know the seal and the signature of the auditor or the notary public. Yes. That would say, well, I can't marry because I don't have a dissolution of marriage. Yes. I don't have the original marriage certificate from the United Nations. Heidi took that with her when she kidnapped my sons. Yes. And I looked online about getting a replacement certificate and probably talk to you in a little bit about that. But it's interesting that you don't have to provide a driver's license when applying for a marriage license. Yes. But you do have to have a driver's license for a notary public. Yes. Now, these driver's licenses where you arbitrarily change the information on them, you change the name of the individual, quite possibly the address of the person, their height, their weight, whatever you want to do. Why don't you get me all those that are notary publics? Yes. And their seal that is issued from the state or the county where they're at. This fraudulent use of identification because of your twin. Yes. Your look-alike that decided to get married. Yeah. And you didn't tell the other individual that you had a look-alike. Did my dog decide to get married using my driver's license? Yes. Went to a notary public, decided to marry another look-alike of another citizen. Yes, they did not do it.